And hello everyone! From September 28th to October 5th, in the sports Palace of Irina Viner-Usmanova in Luzhniki, the All-Russian Tournament of Hope of Russia was held. The tournament was attended by gymnasts performing according to the program of candidates for Master of Sports from almost all regions of Russia. Gymnasts competed for medals among group teams and individuals. About how the tournament went, why the competition ended and there are no results, and what to expect, I will tell you in this video. Let's get started. Probably the most unpleasant moment of the competition happened at the end of the competition, when official sources wrote that despite the fact that the competition was over, there were no results. In fact, all the gymnasts performed, but the Gymnastics Federation and the head coach of Russia, Irina Viner-Usmanova, decided that former athletes who were currently at the training camp of the Russian team should also take part. But since they could not be on the hopes of Russia, then they will perform in the format of the next Russian Cup tournament, and their results will be credited to the tournament that has just passed. Naturally, all this is justified by quarantine and restrictive measures, but my opinion is that this should not be acceptable. The rules should be the same for everyone. This is at least strange. At world tournaments and Olympics, no one performs on other days because they got sick or tickets on the other day were cheaper, and the gymnasts could not come to perform on certain days. This is a joke of selection for a national team, that everyone performs on the same day in the same conditions. But it turns out that the gymnasts who attended the training camp together with the Russian national team and had more time to prepare for a whole week. There is some kind of injustice in this. It is clear that we cannot do anything except to discuss this point. But in fact, here Orwell's phrase from the Animal Farm book, "all are equal, but some are more equal than others," is the most appropriate. Write in the comments what do you think on this issue and how do you feel about such a decision of the head coach. I definitely disagree with this and I do not like this approach. Despite all this, we have the results with estimates and it's about them that I will tell you today. We will pretend that the competition is over and when there are reports from the Russian Cup, we'll continue the topic with this for gymnasts. Well, and about the daily reports, I think everyone understands why this is not the case. For those who don't know yet, this is thanks to the paid broadcast. By the way, in excuse the broadcasting company made the performances of individual teams in the public domain, which of course is now even more confusing. Why then did people pay for the broadcast? I may look like a person who is not happy with everything now, but this is really strange. I'm sincerely grateful that the recordings of the performances can be viewed, at least after the competition. But I still want to see free broadcasts on the day of the competition. How I like the quote on the forum that let the broadcast be carried out by those who can do them for free and not earn money on the viewers and monetize differently. At the very least, the Gymnastics Federation could pay for the broadcasting. Returning to the competition in Ukraine, all this was for free for the fans, especially considering that you cannot get into the halls. And again, I will justify myself so that the evil haters do not attack. I naturally may not know why the Russian Gymnastics Federation has such a system with broadcasts. Perhaps there are some reasons for this, but you can do advertising as an option and so bit off the money. In general, let's move on to the results. And after the tournament, they're bombing for a bunch of reasons. In group exercises, gymnasts competed for 4 sets of medals. So in the all-around among the regions of Russia, the gold medals were won by the gymnasts of the Omsk region, gaining a score of 27 for an exercise with 5 balls and 2/10. This was the highest score among all teams. For the second type, the score was slightly lower, but this still allowed the gymnasts to break away from the second place by more than a point. The second place was taken by the team of Nizhny Novgorod region, and bronze medal by the team of the Republic of Tatarstan. I think in general, for everyone who has been following the gymnastics competition for a long time, such a podium is surprising. Usually the same regions win medals at such starts, but here we got a very unusual set. But I'm incredibly happy to see these regions at the podium, so it is clear that gymnastics began to develop in Russia, not only in the largest cities and capitals, but also in the neighboring regions. In the all-around, after the podium, the team from St. Petersburg took the 4th place. The gymnasts did not succeed in the second event, and they scored a rather low mark for their level of training. In 5th place is also an unexpected team of the Republic of Crimea. The girls performed relatively stable. The team of the Ulyanovsk region is in 6th place. The 7th is the team of the Pinza region. The 8th place was taken by the team of the Samara region, the 9th place was taken by the Krasnodar territory, and the top 10 was closed by the team of the Republic of Kalmykia. In total, 34 teams took part in the all-around. The last place was taken by the team of the Komi Republics. The 33rd place by the team of the Oriol region. In front of her is the team of the Tver region, the Republic of Bashkortostan, and the third top 10 was completed by the team of the Kostroma region. By the way, many regions still could not come to the tournament. For example, there was no team from my native Kirov region at the All-Russian tournament. Let's hope there will be more teams at the Russian Cup. In addition to competitions among the regions, the gymnasts competed for medals among voluntary sports associations and departments. 14 teams took part here, and the first place was taken by the MGFSO team. After her, the team of the RF Armed Forces and the top 3 were completed by the Юность России team. Gymnasts also competed for medals of certain types in group exercises. So in the final with the ball, the first place was taken by the team of the Omsk region, silver went to the team of St. Petersburg, and bronze for the Nizhny Novgorod region. And in the final with 5 ribbons, gold for the team of the Nizhny Novgorod region, silver went to the team of Omsk, and bronze for the Republic of Tatarstan. On October 5th, the tournament among gymnasts performing in the individual program ended, and we seem to have an official result since there will be 4 more gymnasts who will break into the standings. But we are summing up the results so far without them. So the first place, according to the estimates, was taken by Irina Timoshina, representing St. Petersburg. The second place is taken by the gymnast of the Nizhny Novgorod region, Vladislava Nikolayenko. After the first day, Vlada was in the first place, but she succeeded a little worse in the exercise with the ribbon, and she dropped the ribbon twice. The third place was taken by Nina Lifrienko, also representing St. Petersburg. Nina passed quite steadily, with the exception of the claps. Here, frankly speaking, she did not succeed, and according to the assessment, she took only 19th place. The fourth place was taken by the gymnast born in 2007, Angelina Ipatova from Moscow. Moscow gymnast Ekaterina Sazonova is in 5th place with a margin of only 500ths. On the 6th place is Karina Kirillina from Moscow. In 7th place is Anastasia Zbyszewska, gymnast also represent Moscow, and would probably be much higher in the standings if it were not for the exercise with the ribbon, in which she took only 34th place. In 8th place, gymnast of the Ivanova region Vladislava Shranova. The 9th place was taken by Karina Kirieva from Moscow, and the top 10 leaders were closed by Daria Ilyasova, representing Kemerovo region. In total, 144 gymnasts performed in the individual program. The last place was taken by the gymnast of the Tuva Republics, Arina Akhmetova. Ksenia Frolova, a gymnast of the Altai territory, climbed a little higher, and Janeta Murtazalieva from Republic of Dagestan even higher. The 140th place was taken by the gymnast of the Republics of Chuvshaya, Olga Kiseleva, and the 5th place was taken by the gymnast of the Tula region, Yelizaveta Anisimova. Again, not all the regions had performed, so those who could come on these days were well done. Write in the comments which gymnast you liked at the tournament, and I will see you really soon in the next video. Remember that I love you all, and for now, goodbye. The video was translated and dubbed by Alexandra Sinitsa.